Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we were able to get CB McCoy off of the planet. I guess it was a moon. Were we on a moon? We fought some space pirates. We tried to increase persuasion, do some persuading. It didn't work, but we're working on it. And now we've arrived in New Atlantis, and we're going to get a chance to take a look around at what's going on this planet. Also, of note, I'm trying out the controller today, just because I played the first 3 episodes with keyboard and mouse, and I want to try a controller because it might feel a little more natural. I'll miss it during combat. I know I'll miss the mouse during combat, but that's okay. Okay, let's take a look around. So we've already talked to you. We already had our conversation with you. Let's have some other conversations.
Ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Anything I can help you with?
So these people just do repairs to the ships.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
So ultimately we need to get to the lodge.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
I didn't realize you were concentrating on staring? So the cool thing about this is that this area is like real big. Like obviously they intend for you to like, start moving, but I even see people back there. And also there's like a storage facility or something. So like there's a lot going on here. This area is very big. Very, very big. So let's head on in. Love to jump. See what's going on here.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols.
Oh.
Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last time. Kinda smell, but I don't smell anything.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
Little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
May I help you?
If you'll excuse me.
Sure.
What? No, just, go away. Does that woman have any idea who I am?
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Let's talk to you, Bosch.
May I help you?
Maybe not.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream.
That's humans for you. We can ruin a glass of water.
Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are... louder.
So you run into the Crimson Fleet too, huh?
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
So, who are you?
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman?
House Varun, what's that?
Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Yeah, so that is called a space cult. That's a space cult. Spacers, who are they?
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
Got it. Got some good information here. This is a fun reminder of, like, a lot of Bethesda game is talking, which is also why I immediately put points into persuasion. It makes sense.
Another time, then.
So you're done talking to me. How about you, kid?
Hello. I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff.
Galaxy's a tough place, kid.
Is that really an appropriate thing to say to a child? Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
Not now.
You are so mad. You are so mad.
May I help you?
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Oh my god, look at this little trash bot. Electronic groan. Same.
Hope New Atlantis has been treating you well.
I mean, I ain't been here long, but yeah, it's been good. I feel better with Vasco around.
Word of advice, steer clear of the well.
That's how my parents ended up settling here.
That is some story. And something to tell your grandkids.
I know, right? I feel like it gives me a deeper connection to this place. Like it's home for a reason.
I can't tell if this is a hairstyle or a hat. It's a hat, right? Because the woman over there, she's gone now. She was also wearing the hat.
Don't you think it would be good for them to spend some time away from home?
How far away are we talking about? I'd be fine with it so long as it's in the same system.
Well, either way, you can't keep them here forever.
Okay, let's keep moving around and taking a look here.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Warning, active launch pad, do not proceed unless authorized trespassers will be prosecuted for endangering life. That's fair. I'm pretty good at reading signs. Welcome to New Atlantis Security Checkpoint. You will be scanned.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Oh, authorized personnel only. Oh, Christ. Okay, let's read signs reasonably well.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Thank you. God, there's definitely going to be a lot to see here.
This place always surprises me.
That was definitely a face. Always surprises me. Okay. How about you?
Hello there.
These aren't named NPCs, but I'm having a good time just like walking around and seeing what's around. Mission board, self-service bounty clearance. Oh, check this out. The Trackers Alliance self-service bounty clearing kiosk. If you have bounty with anyone in the settled systems, don't worry. For a small convenience fee, we can clear that up for you. Our records indicate that you are not wanted by any faction within the settled systems at this time. Please visit us again should you need us. It reminds me a little bit of like Red Dead Redemption 2, where like you've done something bad in one of the states, so you just have to like swing by like a post office and be like, hey, I robbed a bunch of people. Mission board. Just missions that give you rewards. Destroy the Crimson Fleet Ghost Soul. Kill the Spacer Punk. Deliver preservative to Titan. So this is just like random things that you can do. Some of these are worth a lot. Cool. And that has all like the specific things here. Neat. And it shows your cargo space. Cool. So you can just take on additional missions should you want. I'm not going to do that yet because there's so much to see and do here, but knowing that that's available is nice. This is a information kiosk. Welcome to New Atlantis. Capital of the United Colonies and for many of the settled systems as a whole. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city the human race has ever conceived and constructed. New Atlantis was founded in the year 2156, the same year we first arrived in the Alpha Centauri star system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home, and if you're a visitor, you are an honored guest of the United Colonies and will be treated as such. Our courteous and professional security personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time in New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. So as you stroll the streets or take the NAT train to the city's different districts, know that you are in the embrace of the United Colonies and couldn't be in better hands. Shared history. We are the children of Earth. The United Colonies as an entity was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth as a means of unifying the human race as we spread amongst the stars. Our goal was the peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the blackest sea to new horizons. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, which formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream. When wars erupted across the settled systems, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their right to fairly colonize. And then, when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203... Oh, Earth is... Okay. Earth is gone. Well, I guess it's not gone. It doesn't sound like it has blown up, but it is uninhabitable. And has been uninhabitable for well over 100 years. So anyway, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. So while you stand now on the planet Jemison in the city of New Atlantis in the Alpha Centauri star system, know that for all intents and purposes, you are still very much on Earth, and Earth takes care of its own. So that's neat. Things weren't doing great on Earth, and we had to move, and we moved. Which is also a thing that will probably happen for real, because we'll probably have to go somewhere else sometime. Anyway, corporate directory. Here in New Atlantis, a citizen or visitor can find just about any service they may need, from freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction. Those are very different things. We have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that have found a home in New Atlantis. District location is indicated in parentheses. Terra Brew Coffee, Jemison Mercantile, the Viewport Tavern, Centurion Arsenal, Reliant Medical, Enhance, Chunks, and CJ's. And EIT Clothier, and Outland and Jake's, and Apex Electronics. The Well. So the Well was apparently a district because there was someone that was talking about that and was like, don't go to the Well. Like a interesting part of town. Other buildings and services. Here in New Atlantis, you'll find a wide variety of buildings that provide various functions and services. They include Gal Bank, SSNN, Trade Authority, Sanctum Universum, House of Enlightenment, Freestar Collective Embassy, House of Arun Embassy, which we were just talking to with Bosch about, Infinity LTD Corporate Headquarters, Medbay, and UC Surplus. There is a lot here. There is a lot here. Okay. Trident luxury lines. It's fun.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm busy at the moment.
You look busy. Is this the UC security office? So you can join the security office. Again, not opposed to any of this, but probably want to check it out later.
Salut.
I think I've already seen you guys.
Have a good one.
This is beautiful. This looks very nice. Oh, you are very fashionable. Look at you.
Hello.
Just a wide variety of people here. The Viewport.
Keep it moving.
What does this say? Try our new cosmic concoction, the Supernova.
Okay. Hello. Any vacancies on your crew?
I'm interested. How much will it cost me?
I think you'll agree my rate is fair.
So 6,500 credits. I do need to practice my persuasion. If I use my persuasion, then I can level up my persuasion. I don't think I should pay you that much.
Come on, why is that?
That price is too high and you know it.
If you don't like it, find someone else to deal with.
Oh, interesting. So you can't get negative persuasion, which means that maybe it's not a terrible idea to try big ones like even early on. I only got 2 turns. That's not great. I'm going to have to just go for big ones the whole time. Well, who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer?
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
I only have 1 chance. For that many credits, I could hire 2 of you.
I know how much I'm worth. Too bad you don't.
So far.
That's as low as I'll go. If you don't like it, look for someone else.
So far, CB McCoy is not doing great at persuasion.
Fine. See you around.
It's a learned skill. We have to get better at it. It's fine. We'll get there.
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, you have a name.
Good to see you.
Do you like living here?
Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys.
Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job.
What does your brother do?
He's a Marine, and if that wasn't bad enough, he's stationed in Sidonia. He keeps telling me it's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about him so much. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get hurt in accidents there. I just pray that he'll be okay.
The person's like, yeah. He'll be okay.
I hope you're right. I just have such a hard time believing that, though. But, oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump all of that onto you. It just feels good to get it all off my chest.
You, have anything you'd recommend doing here in New Atlantis?
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station. Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool. Or maybe I just love trees.
You love trees. So I actually thought that was going to be a quest, where she's like, my brother, and I'm like, here's a quest. And then she's like, anyway, it's fine.
See you.
Simeon Bankowski. Are you a banker?
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business?
Just here for one of those strong drinks you're talking about.
Cheers. Nothing like a cold one after a long trip through the space lanes, if you ask me. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job as a weapon tester for MAST.
Hell yeah, fellow space trucker. I'm guessing you're planning on becoming a bartender?
No, I'm not. I'm actually hoping for a crew gig. Lots of pilots stop by the viewport on their way into town. I figure if I hung around long enough, I'd run into someone who was hiring.
Well, today's your lucky day. I'm looking for people to join my crew if there's a persuasion check involved.
Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. Working on a ship sounds perfect. I was hoping my next job would get me out of the city. What's your offer?
18,000. Holy crap. Would you consider working for less than the standard rate?
I'm a reasonable guy, but that's just too low.
All right.
Do I need a shower or something?
Oh, so if you press B to exit, that's not like saying like goodbye. That's just like walking away, which makes them go, oh, you just stopped talking to me. So there's a lot of people that can join your crew. I do not have much money. My money. Where is my money? My money. Where did they put my money? Where is my money? Inventory? There we go. Credits. 2085. That's not 18,000 at all. Okay. Let me look at my missions. So my missions list is pretty small at the moment. I've got one small step, which is the main thing, taking me to Constellation. And then there's also activities. Talk to Sergeant Yumi, which I believe I picked up just because that UC officer was like, hey, you can join the squad. So that list is going to get huge. There's going to be so many stinking missions. There's another mission board, Trackers Alliance, the Hunter.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Scary. No. This looks like you're trying too hard.
Ouch. 2 minutes into this conversation and I'm already getting sized up. Well, outside heroic individuals like yourself, the suit can give people pause. That can be handy when I need it.
I'm guessing you're a mercenary then? Or military?
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants.
Yeah.
You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
That's bleak. Plenty of people out there still helping each other.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Interesting fella.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Do you always stand back to back with your coworkers? I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Is she gonna be all right? Cause I'm just worried about her. Like, does she need assistance or? Okay, I'm just not gonna look. Seems rude. Can I buy a drink?
Lucky for you, that is literally my job. What can I get you?
Let's see. So what do you got? You've got all sorts of things. And they're very expensive. I do not have enough money to afford this stuff. I can get a coffee, original medium roast coffee, which restores. Oh, that's weird. The classic and the espresso cost the same amount of money. And you have to think about it, I guess, from like real world perspective. We're in a real place. They're selling us coffee, but the espresso does give 2% more oxygen recovery. Yeah, I'll take an espresso. Do you want No. I typically buy one espresso. I don't typically go into a shop and like, give me 5 espressos. Just one. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Heard any interesting news lately?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
Yeah, we all know. Business seems to be booming for you.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Well, I have to give this a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should go talk to security, see if you can get what's yours. From one hauler to another.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Jesus Christ. I'm here for you. I'll do whatever I can.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something.
I hope not.
I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
I'm imagining CB McCoy going in, shooting up the place, be like, "This is for a special coffee." Do you have any information to go off of?
I know a few things, but not much.
The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
And what have you tried already?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
I'll figure something out.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Okay.
Stop by anytime you'd like to capture.
So the most obvious solution to this problem, without having to have like a lot of risk, would be to join the security officers. I've already had an offer to do that. If I were to join the security officers, I would have the ability to just waltz in there, and then I could do whatever I needed to do. That makes the most sense to me. Let me check the missions here. So, Distilling Confidence. Nissa Marcano has asked me to help acquire some cargo from off-world. It's being held in secure storage at the spaceport. I'll need to figure out a way to retrieve it. And again, it seems to me like becoming a security officer would get me closer to that. Okay.
Never a dull day in the big city.
I'm looking for work. You hiring?
How much will it cost me?
I'm only looking to earn the going rate.
I don't think I should pay you that much. Listen, I have not managed to get my persuasion skill up at all. We gotta work on this.
Why is that?
I'm offering more than just a job. It's an opportunity.
For you, I'd consider a discount.
Come on, something's better than nothing, right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm, yeah. There must be some way we can both win here.
I'd like to think so.
You got yourself a deal.
Woo! Anyway, I don't have enough money.
I see. Look me up when your luck turns around.
Hell yeah! Successful persuasion check. Oh, and you're someone else new too.
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
God, there are so many of these people. That depends. You got any useful skills?
Plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it.
I love how we give out shotgun certification now. If you're willing to work, you're welcome aboard.
Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers.
Now, I can't afford 12,000 credits, so will you work for less?
You're short on credits?
I'm going to stick with the ones because they are good, and then just pray I get a 2. Now, I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
Critical success?
Well, the last thing I want is you going bankrupt on my account. I'll work for whatever you can pay.
Now, I don't have any money.
I see. Well, no harm done. Save your money to take care of yourself.
Howdy.
That's very sweet. Also, that does show that there are critical successes available, which is cool. Cool. Man, I was in here for a while just talking to everyone. Why is this on the ground?
Excuse me?
It's just sitting on the ground. So there's a lot of people that can be added to your fleet. I've talked to everyone in here. I've talked to, yeah, everyone. You get mad if I go back here? You should get mad, but you don't. Okay, no, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh, you're new. Hold on, who are you?
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
What kind of debts are we talking about?
The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble.
Gambling.
And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself.
Gambling.
Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
We've all thrown a few dice, buddy. I'm interested.
I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair share.
I don't think I should pay you that much.
You're asking me to work for less than the going rate? Why would I do that?
Well, I know you'd like to help me.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Yeah. And that actually reminds me of a joke I heard the other day.
I know what you're trying to do. It isn't going to work.
You're not listening. Let me try again.
No, that's okay. I think I got it. Well, I guess something's better than nothing. I'll cut my price, but I'm not going any lower.
I don't have any money.
I understand. Guess I'm not the only one who should be looking for work.
Yeah.
Swing by again when you can afford it.
Oh man, so that was big. I increased my persuasion just being in here, which was wonderful. So if we go up to skills and to social and look at persuasion, current rank is 1 of 4. So we did this. Complete the previous rank challenge to unlock this rank. Okay. So now that we've done this, we can put a point into rank 2. Yes. I actually had it a little backwards. I thought once you had the persuasion skill, you didn't have to continually spend points. You do spend points to get into the ranks. You just also have to use the skill. But now we can at least get rank 2, which will make it even easier, which I'm very incentivized to work towards. Cool. And where are we on our where is our experience points? Oh, it's right there. CB McCoy level 2, 160 of 275. It's in the top left. Got it. So we're making some pretty good progress. So 10 experience points is actually pretty major. That's a pretty big deal.
Yes.
No, you're good. Oh, it's starting to... It's getting a little dark. So this is how I scan. So I can scan people. Mannequin. Scan the mannequin.
Merrick enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here. Though I have informed him repeatedly, it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Jeez, Vasquez. Let the man enjoy some chocolate. Let's scan. Did I do it? Hi, I'm...
Selling art is a bit of an art itself, you know.
I did it. I scanned a thing. I don't know if that did anything. I'm not sure that this doesn't seem to be doing anything for me. Okay. But also there's a flashlight. Is that if I hold? Yeah, if I hold, there's a flashlight in case it gets real dark outside.
It's amazing what passes as art nowadays.
So you're an art dealer?
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems.
It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
What exactly does my help entail?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits. It's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's really no need to worry. It's all very simple.
Yeah. Why not do it yourself?
I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see. I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me.
Literally the shadiest request I have ever heard in my life. But I could use some money. I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
I didn't know the Trade Authority handles artwork.
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I've heard tell that you can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority. But for now, let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
You work around here?
In a sense. My trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity, but before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon.
Hell yeah, Neon.
My line of work. I can't afford to stay in one place for very long.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never thought I'd do what I do, but I suppose life can be surprising. Back to it then.
Interesting. Yeah, that was, that's not shady at all. It's definitely not shady. Steak! Chocolate Labs, breakfast cereal. It's a very wild-looking store. Hi there.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
Show me what you got for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
Quite a few things. So there's some... Oh, you sell colors. Okay. Ammo, spacesuits, helmets, apparel. I really love what I came with. You got caps. Like, I love the clothes that I'm wearing now, and I didn't even have to work towards them. It was great. You can just come in here and buy a baguette. Sometimes you just need a baguette. Love it. Wholesome and delicious. Notes? What? David Copperfield in what looks to be a creeper skin covered book. Weird. Very weird. Okay. Resources. It's just various resources. And then miscellaneous. Digipics. Okay, sure. And I have 3 Digipics. Or they have 3 Digipics. I just bought one. They say had 3. I don't know how many I have. I was hoping it would tell me how many I owned on the screen, and it doesn't, which is strange. But give me some more of those, because having more of those seems like a reasonably good thing to hold on to. Okay. Oh, do you press... Oh, I could see if I did sell. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So if I hit sell... Oh, when I go sell, it goes... Then I have to go find it. Oh, that's... Why not just show me how many I have? All right. Thanks.
Thanks for coming in.
Cool. There's no one else in here?
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Can't be that bad. All right. Yeah, since I'm here, this is probably the best chance I'll have to sell off the crap that I took, because I took some crap. So let me hit sell, go to weapons, because I have several of these. So this, my credits, vendor credits, 58. So let's sell 4 of these. Let's sell 3 of these. Okay, that gives me some money. That's nice. And then I wasn't really picking up just nonsense stuff, because sometimes I do. So I can probably not have to worry about too much of this stuff for right now. And it's also not really worth very much money. Yeah, I'll deal with some of this stuff later. Although I do have 2 of these. These I can sell. And actually, are these bad? These are not as good as what I have. So, or I can hit compare to equipped. Let me do that. Oh, that's helpful. Look at that. So the thing that I have equipped is lighter, provides more defense, like a little less energy, but that's the only thing, and a little less corrosive. I think I can safely get rid of these. I don't think I need these. And then there's also this deep mining space helmet, which is just a worse version of what I'm already wearing. Okay, so I can get rid of that too. Cool. That gives me a fair bit of money. I'm up 1,000 credits from that. So that was good. That was a good thing. And same thing here. Like, I can get rid of these deep mining spacesuits, because I'm wearing the deep mining spacesuit, and the pirate assault suit has some things that are better, actually, but the physical is not as good. It's not wildly better, so I think I'm probably just going to get rid of the pirate assault suit, just to try and earn some extra money, because the spacesuits are actually worth a lot. I'm not terribly concerned about the spacesuit situation. I'm sure I'm going to get a better one at some point, so cool. That gave me a fair bit of money. I can also... Oh, that's cool. You can sell from the ship inventory. Not that I want to sell this stuff, but the fact that you can sell from the ship inventory is very cool. Okay. Much better.
Appreciate the business.
Obviously, we'll be getting more money later on, but that gave me an additional... I think it almost like doubled our money, which is really, really nice.
Vous cherchez quelque chose?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I did not understand that. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we will continue exploring New Atlantis, because there is so much to see here on Steven Plays Starfield.